One, the Brandmaker Waikato Stampede taking on Canterbury Black, wearing black this time. And the Brandmaker Waikato Stampede open up the account. We've got Kirsten in behind camera, learning for the first time, but I've already told her, it's all right. Here's Hidden Barclay will make it one apiece. My name is Bevin, Jenkinson of Bev's Broadcasting. Pleasure to have you wherever you are for this first domestic wheelchair rugby tournament of 2026. The good Waikato Canterbury tussle makes it Hidden Barclay makes it 2-1 to Canterbury. There's Enfys Wedita with the ball. Pops it there to Keenan Alexander, part of the All Blacks group for the last couple of years. Down to Georgia Mekia. And Georgia Mekia will level things up at 2 apiece. Of course, last night in Super Rugby, Crusaders getting the win over the Chiefs last night down at One New Zealand Stadium in Otatahi, Christchurch, as Hidden Barclay manages to regather from a drop ball and pushes it out to 2 apiece, according to the official scoreboard. Enfys Wedita gets around Hidden Barclay, gets rid of it just before the halfway line, but will roll out of court. Referees for this one, Greg Mitchell and Lincoln Stewart. As Jacinta Richardson, the Wheel Black 3.5, has the ball. Weaving their way through. Wedita gives her a little tap through, but Richardson makes it look easy. Makes it 4-2. Under. 6:43 left. On court for Canterbury Black, you've got Joshua Hidden Barclay, Ant Carter, Jacinta Richardson and Mitch Simpson. And for the Brandmaker Waikato Stampede, you've got Chris Moore, who's about to inbound, the oldest player still playing the sport in New Zealand. Enfys Wedita, Keenan Alexander and Georgia Mekia, who's just got the ball. Pops it to Alexander, man from Thames on the Coromandel Peninsula. And away to Georgia, who takes it back to a 1-point ball game. 4-3. Thames this week, host of Jack Black and Jason Momoa and a couple of others, filming their second Minecraft movie. As Hidden Barclay makes it 5-3. 6:13 to play, first period. Alexander getting over halfway. Part of the Wheel Black set up now as well. Gets a tap from Hidden Barclay, but Wedita scores. 5-4 Enfys Wedita in the last domestic tournament last year. Was my camera operator and did a great job there as well. And turnover for Mekia. Been playing the sport about 8 or 9 years now. Alexander off to Mekia. 5:40 to play, first period. Mekia popping it over to Wedita, but Hidden Barclay's got his hands on it. It'll stay with the Brandmaker Waikato Stampede. He's got some refs time. Yeah, that looks right actually. 11 seconds for the brandmaker Waikato Stampede to score. Alexander with it. Barclay goes up and down. 5 seconds left on the try clock. Alexander's got to find Chris Moore. And it'll bounce in his hand. The time up. 40-second violation. And Canterbury Chargers Black get the turnover. Big thanks to the supporters of WRC1, Melrose Concept Chairs, Parafed Waikato, Melrose Concept Chairs, and Lynn River. It's 12-second violation. Waikato will get the ball back. Peter Clegg came out in the house with the cowbell. So both teams just sorting each other out at the moment, giving away some soft turnovers. Bumps the ball over, and it's been missed by everybody, has it? Yes, it has. It'll be back with Canterbury Chargers Black. These two part of an 8-team competition. As I said, last game of today. We have tomorrow as well, and then in Wellington, as Hidini Barclay gets the turnover back. And someone finally strikes on the scoreboard, 6-4. Chris Moore, the give and go with Enfys Werita. Pops it down to Alexander, pops it there to Mekia. Mekia is sitting there. There's Carter goes over. Have to wait and see what the call is there once he's been uprighted. It was a turnover ball. It's a charging foul on Alexander for it. And a 12-second violation. You got 12 seconds once you have game possession in your backcourt to get over halfway. Just go to the referee with the ball. Yeah. Jacob Phillips on court, former track and field athlete. Hasn't played wheelchair rugby in a couple of years, but he's back at it now. Phillips fighting round, and an 8-second violation. So it'll be turnover ball. there with Richardson. And gets around everybody and makes it 7-4.
I'll try to grab it, but what's grabbing it? Come on, Tom.
It's Phillips fighting.
Stay JR.
Barkley shadowing him.
Stay under.
Ball down to Richardson with the turnover. And the Wheel Black 3.5 makes it 8-4. If you've got any thoughts, comments or questions, please put them in the chat, folks. I have it open. So, should be pretty quick at seeing comments. It's also due to the fact that Kirsten's doing camera. So 60-second timeout here for Waikato. The Rainmaker Waikato Stampede take their first of 3 timeouts are allowed per half. Can't bank them, so might as well use them if you need to. Jacob Phillips goes up and over and around. And a good hit there from Richardson. Wait and see who's got the ball. No, I think it's... I reckon it was front. If it's behind the axle, it's a foul. If it's in front, it's fine. Yep, fallen player. Sorry, folks. I was sure I'd muted the mic, but I hadn't. It's a fallen player situation because Richardson hit front of the axle. It's only when it's hit from behind the axle that it becomes a concern or a foul. So 3:06 left in this first period. And Richardson fights her way through. Phillips making his way up. Richardson shadowing. .20 on the try clock. Alexander gives it back there to Phillips. On the baseline there. And scores Waikato's 5th, 9-5, 2:23 to play. And Sydney Barclay makes his way down to the court to take Canterbury Chargers black into double figures, 10-6. Ball down there to Barkley, and he takes it to 11-7.
Come back to King.
So at the moment, we list them, and so it's very time consuming and very quick. But our system will eventually be like that employers can log in with their own vacancies, manage their own vacancies. Clearly, our people are still working with industries, but
Yes, Canterbury Black is sitting back in the base on the key, so was Waikato, but they've got the ball inbounded eventually. Phillips making his way up court, and a player out of court, and it'll be a player in the bin. Follow Jacinta, going to the bin. Yep. And Jacinta Richardson will go in the bin there for either 30 seconds of game time or a Waikato Stampede try. Could see there briefly former World Black, but Waikato wheelchair rugby legend David Klinkhammer. As Alexander's lost this off the front. It's 11-6 Canterbury Black as Georgia Mekia comes on for Alexander. Give and go between Carter and Simpson. Ball is loose.
Ball, George.
As Mekia gets the turnover.
Yeah, nice.
And Mekia will score 11-7 now. 1:37 to play, first period.
Get the back if you can, George.
There's good play there between Richardson and Hirini Barclay. Takes the margin back to 5. 1:29 to play. Canterbury Black back on the key. Phillips up court. Thomas Goodwin on court as well for Waikato Stampede. His second year of playing wheelchair rugby. Phillips finding Mekia. Mekia scores.
He's fresh, you know. He's done really well.
13-8 Canterbury leading, sorry. Jack Brown on the other court is Hirini Barclay, makes it 14-8. 11-6 Auckland over leading Manawatu. As Mekia scores 14-9, 45 seconds left, first period. Hope you're well, Jack. Congratulations as well, mate, as I said to you last night.
Nice, JR.
There's Richardson. Moving ball through court. And 36 seconds left, 15-9. It's Phillips racing drag race with Jacinta Richardson. Gets over half at least. Pops the ball there. Mickey has it in hand. Mickey on that left wing goes through. And makes it 16-9. As whistle's gone.
Greg, we call coaches. We call coaches.
Oh. Yeah, there was a few sounds there, Cody. As Canterbury Black have called a timeout with 7.8 seconds left on the clock, first period. They lead 15-10. Our lovely bench officials there on screen. Thank you. The volunteers have come and helped us out. The referees are volunteers as well. All the volunteer stuff that happens in the background, like the mechanics, the managers, the families involved as well, that allow their whānau to come and play wheelchair rugby. It can be a time-consuming sport. It's an amazing sport to be part of. I've been involved 16 years now. You might think 16 years in a sport like this is a long time. It isn't. There's a few people that have been involved a lot longer than me. There's Mickey Richardson there too. Hirini Barclay scores. 2.8 seconds left. 16-10. Also a big thank you to New Zealand Wheelchair Rugby supporters, Lynn River, Melrose, Concept Chairs and the Brand Maker. This ball is loose. Hirini Barclay with the turnover. There to Carter. Time is up. And we go to the end, go to the first break. Canterbury Black 16 leading the Brand Makers Waikato Stampede 10. Welcome back, start of second period. Waikato won the tip off, so Canterbury start with it. So there's no held ball in between. Richardson finding Hirini Barclay and pushes the margin out to 7. On court for the not the DG Sport, the Brand Maker, who used to be known as DG Sport. Waikato Stampede. Kenan Alexander with ball, Enfys Wedita, Chris Moore and Georgie Mekia. As Alexander makes it 17-11. And for the Canterbury Chargers Black, Mitch Simpson is about to go and inbound the ball. Josh Hirini Barclay with ball in hand now, Donald Corkle and Jacinta Richardson. Hirini Barclay makes no mistake. Also a big thank you to Parafed Bay Plenty, who helped organise this tournament, which is part of the Festival of Disability Sport, something they've had going for a few years now. Along with wheelchair rugby, there's also wheelchair basketball bocce going on. Wheelchair rugby league, a few demo games happening, and a few other activation sports. As Waikato finds Keenan Alexander, used to play for Thames Rugby and Sports in the mighty Thames Valley region. 7 seconds left on the try clock, and Mickey on that left corner makes it 18-12. There's Andy Barclay giving it a few good pushes. Stretches the margin back to 7. Over on court number 2. Excuse me, Canterbury red. Auckland. 8-second violation, no bounce. So turnover on our court. Auckland leading 21-10 against Manawatu. There's pop ball there to Richardson. Richardson up and down and over the try line though this time. 2012 Canterbury Chargers black in the lead. No try, thank you. In and out is the call. Thank you, Robbie. Score a try in wheelchair rugby, you've got to get 2 wheels over the line with ball in control. You can't have one over the line and then decide to go back as Barclay goes over. Not even for the second time today. And Georgia Mekia makes it 19-13. Not often you see 2 chairs come together and get almost connected like that between Richardson and Hirini Barclay. He's back on his wheels though. And Richardson moving the ball up court. Waikato Stampede sitting in the key, gives a short pass away to Hirini Barclay, who this time scores Canterbury's 20th try. And drag race between Hirini Barclay and Mekia. And no try. Wait and see whose ball it is. It is Canterbury's ball. So turnover. Richardson spinning around Alexander. Gets over half. It's Hirini Barclay over again. And time off is fallen player. Now if... One moment, folks. Canterbury Black just running some changes there. Sorry folks, I just had to mute it because, yes, even though I'm actually a commentator and not part of the officials, but I actually try and help out the officials as I used to do all that a few years ago before I started streaming. There's Mekia. We'll make it 20-14. Closing the margin to 6, 5:08 to play, second period, first half. Richardson cleans it. A little short. Bump pass to Hirini Barclay. Pops it back down to Richardson. Richardson will score no issue. 21-14. 4:52 to play. As Mikia goes up and down. Stays on all wheels. Pops the ball down to Tarama Walker, or T as she's affectionately known. And makes it 21-15. Hirini Barclay with ball. Mikia steals it. And Waikato Stampede go bang bang. 21-16. 4.5 to play, and Hirini Barclay's got his own front court to himself. And pushes the margin back to 6. As Tarama Walker calls for the inbound. Gives it to Alexander. Now Tarama Walker doing some screening. Alexander goes left court. Pops the ball down to Mikia. Mikia grabs it, pops it away to Tarama Walker for her first try of the match. 22-17. Yep. Ball down to Richardson, cleans it up nicely. 23-17, under 4 to play.
Nice.
And bang bang goes Hirini Barclay. 24-17. Alexander on that left court, drag race, and wins against Hirini Barclay. Makes it back to 6. Nicely taken by Hirini Barclay. He's on the front court by himself. Richardson and well on support though in the end. And makes it 25-18. 3:21 to play. Second period, first half. Bit of a story about Greg Mitchell, who's refereeing in this tournament. Not the first tournament he's actually refereed. He's been in the sport a long time. And his ball is out of reach of Goodwin. Oh, buzz up! Buzz up! As Canterbury Black brings some substitutions on. Well, one substitution at least. Mitchell Simpson on for Donald Corkle. We've actually got the 2 oldest players currently playing for New Zealand wheelchair rugby. Donald Corkle is second, and Chris Moore, who's currently on the bench for Waikato, is the oldest. As Alexander makes it... No, sorry, it wasn't Alexander, it was a Canterbury player. I think Alexander might have just tapped that out. .25 on the try clock as Richardson brings the ball back towards halfway. Now decides to wind things up. With a side wheel going on. As Mikia strips it, Richardson reclaims it though. And scores through the hole. 26-18. 2:51 to play. As Alexander in a bit of bother. He's got about 3 seconds to get the ball over halfway. Pops it nicely in the end. Sydney Barclay won't get it. It'll be Mercury cleaning up. And a very fortunate try for the Brandmaker Waikato Stampede. 2 minutes 30 to play, 26-19. It's Jacinta Richardson pulls one back and makes it 27-19 as the Brandmaker Waikato Stampede call a timeout. The 60-second timeout has been taken. Goodwin can only find Barclay. Henry Barclay for Canterbury Chargers. And I think Goodwin's been penalised for leaving the court. Yes, he has, so he'll go to the bin. Bit of an unforced error there. Richardson gets the ball. As she will score, and Thomas Goodwin back on court. 28-19, 2 minutes to play. Goodwin finding Phillips. Phillips in a strong pick from Canterbury. Try to find Mickey, it does. Richardson on her. Back to Phillips, but it's a 12-second violation.
Go back to the key, guys.
Two former Waikato players on screen there, David Klinkhammer on the left and Robert Werner on the right. As Canterbury, 3 quick tries there. Do apologise, just when someone's on the PA, it's hard to talk over them, so give myself a bit of a moment, but 3 quick tries and the margin is now 12. First time it's made into double figures. Canterbury Black, a very experienced team. As no try, Goodwin loses it over his head. And the ball will be back with Canterbury Black. There's someone's tyres popped, and it's Phillips' tyre, but he is well back behind play for the game to be stopped, and Richardson makes it 32-19. 1:06 to play, second period, first half. Goodwin bats it, finding Mechia. Doesn't matter how you do it, pass, drop, bat. If you find your supporting player, it works. 32-20. 57 seconds left to play. Peter Martin there in the background, former World Black, former Paralympic gold medalist in track and field as well. World Black coach. Very big legend of the New Zealand wheelchair rugby, or the world wheelchair rugby scene. 33-20. Is out of court, and we'll stay with Waikato. Sorry, it'll be Waikato making some substitutions. Kenan Alexander and Enfys Wedita on court for Jacob Phillips. And just waiting to see who the other player is. It's Thomas Goodwin. Good to have you tuned in, Shelley Nyhoff. Apologies if I've said that wrong. And everyone else is tuning in at the moment. Last game of WRC 1, day 1, as Mickey is out of court. Over on court 2, it is Auckland Rhinos 28-14 against Manawatu Mustangs. And tomorrow at 9 o'clock on the live stream, Canterbury Red versus D-Sport. After all the confusion earlier in the week with my posting when I was in bed crook, that is officially what is happening on court 1, 9 a.m. Start the live stream about 8:50. And then on court 2, it is Canterbury Black taking on Otago. A reminder, only court 1 is being live streamed. I haven't managed to duplicate myself just yet. There's no try. Good work there from Alexander. And he gets the turnover as well. There's a 60-second timeout called by Waikato. As timeout is taken, with 4.3 seconds left on the clock before half time. Someone's not happy behind us. Welcome back, third period, second half, not first half. Canterbury charges black with a commanding lead at the moment over the brand maker Waikato Stampede. As Mercury scores the first try of the second half, 33-21 they trail. Bevin, Jenkinson is broadcasting with you. Got Kirsten in behind camera, helping me out, which is massive help. As suddenly Barclay take the margin back to 13. And Alexander's dropped it cold. And we turn over back to Canterbury Chargers. (34-21), 7:10 on the game clock. Third period is Henry Barclay adds another one. 35-21. Big thank you to the supporters of WRC1, Parafed Bay Plenty, the brand maker who also sponsors, naming rights sponsor for the Wheel Blacks and the Waikato side. There's Mekia, 35-22. There's Sydney Barclay calling for equipment timeout. And the other two supporters of this tournament are Melrose Concept Chairs. Go up a bit there, please, Kirsten. Yep. Yeah, sorry, Lynn River, Melrose Concept Chairs, the brand makers, and Parafed Bay Plenty. (35-22) as Richardson gets over the halfway line. Studying down in Christchurch. There's a couple of hits there from Waikato, can't stop it. 35-23. So 36-23 is it's a backcourt violation. Kidney Barclay got the ball on the halfway line, then went backwards. It's a bit of an unforced error there. (36-22), 6.5 to play. Emphas Werita gives it away to Keegan Alexander. Well-known face at Thames High School where he studied. And Mekia helps herself. 36-23. Richardson originally from the Taranaki area on the west coast of the North Island. Wirita finding Mekia, pops it down to Alexander and pushes away from Richardson, who gives it up. (37-24). Sydney Barclay moving around. Alexander gets a bit slowed. And a good ball there to Richardson. 38-24, 5:50 to play. Bevin, Jenkinson of Bev's Broadcasting with you. Good to have you if you're tuned in. Any thoughts, comments or questions, put them in the chat. I'll get round to them when I see them. That's a good try there to Mekia from scored by Mekia. 38-25, and we've got 5:43 left in the third period. Sydney Barclay getting over half, popping it down to Richardson, who turns away from Alexander on that left post. Wirita in there being a nuisance. Richardson can't get there backwards. Pops it to Sydney Barclay, and Lance Carter there on the right has been forced out of court. Cody, I didn't hear you say so. Some substitutions. Mitch Simpson coming on, jersey number 1. Not sure if you tuned in the Kamo, but kia ora to you if you are tuning in. Waikato and World Black member. They're busy with swimming at the moment by the look of things. There's Mekia, a good feed there to Alexander, 38-26. .504 to play, third period. Weaving in and out is Richardson. And Richardson scores. Been a pretty convincing game at the moment from the Canterbury Chargers Black side. Alexander is 8-second no bounce is the call. So turnover for Canterbury Black. And if you're wondering who's making all the noise with the cowbell, it's her on screen there. I'm not too sure who she is, sorry. It's her rattling the cowbell away. She got a funny feeling she might belong to David Klinkhammer off the top of my head. As the equipment timeout's taking place. Mitch Simpson there to Richardson. Richardson tied up there by Mekia. Gives it back to Mitchell Simpson. Now Sydney Barclay. And Sydney Barclay gets his way through. 40-26. 4:21 to play. Long ball down. Oh, it hits the back of Alexander. He's going to clean it up though. Gets into the front court. The cowbell goes again. And away to Mekia, who converts the try. 40-27. Next weekend heading to Tauranga, underneath the mountain in South Waikato. in the Waikato area. Yes. Richardson gets it nicely. As Tauranga Rugby celebrating 150 years next weekend. Games on Friday night. The B's and A's taking on Ohapu. And then on Sunday there's a Tauranga Legends versus a Harlequins team. And rumoured maybe a couple of ex-All Blacks from All Blacks playing in the Harlequins side. And it's great teamwork there from Alexander to Mekia and then Enfisweta to score. 41-28. Someone's popped the tyre. It's Richardson. Anthony Barclay's got out of the pick that he was in and bounds it to Richardson. Richardson on the right corner. 42-28. Alexander pushing well. Gets over half. Anthony Barclay there to shadow. Richardson makes him turn around. 20 seconds left on the try clock. Eight on the try clock. Gives it away to Mekia. Mekia working hard, trying to get there. Yes, she does. Some good work. Good patience as well. 42-29. 2:47 on the clock. Third period of 4. Richardson takes it back to a 14-point game. As time out. As Waikato call a timeout. It's flat ball there. Oh, it's missed there by Mekia. Anthony Barclay has it. And Anthony Barclay converts another one. 44-29. 2:26 to play. Alexander down to Walker, gives it away to Mekia. Great teamwork there. And Alexander gets it in the end, but Barclay tips it out. Great covering defence from Hirini Barclay. As the inbound finds Mekia. Finding Alexander. Only Will Black on court. The DG for the brand maker Waikato Stampede. 5 seconds on the try clock. To Mekia. Mekia blocked and 40 seconds is up. Some good defence there from Canterbury Chargers Black side. And they turn the ball over and almost lose it again. Got Hirini Barclay ties up as Mickey is fighting, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty.
She put herself in a position.
I didn't say she didn't. As Mickey falls over. In a month's time, or roughly, depends on how well I managed to get through them. There'll be highlights and bloopers posted to the Facebook page you're tuning in from. And a jump ball was called in the end.
Yeah, she wasn't touching. So
Of course, club junior and senior sport taking place across the motu today.
wrong way, Josh.
As Josh Hirini Barclay.
Wrong way, Josh.
We were just talking off air about it. Second player today on the live stream that's gone the wrong way. No. As Mekia scores. It's quite funny in wheelchair rugby because in the second half you score at the end, your bench is on. As I said earlier when it happened too. As Richardson makes it 45-30, 1:14 to play. Third period. Saw it in 2018 World Championships, Canada going the wrong way. The French, who they were playing, were questioning whether they were defending the right end. Richardson with the turnover. No, maybe. It's Simpson giving chase, tips it back in play. Sits there well for Becky in the end. 45-31. 54 seconds to play. Still one more period left. There to Hirini Barclay. Pop ball to Richardson. Richardson working off, finding Mitch Simpson. He scores his first try of the game. The .5 wheel black, 46-31. Yeah, suddenly Barclay makes the intercept and scores. As Waikato scored 47-31. There's Canterbury. And Donald Corkle got his first try of the game. 48-31. 21 seconds left. Third period, still one to go. There to Phillips. And Phillips moving the ball up court. Goes up and down. 4 seconds left on the clock. And out of court. And it'll be Canterbury ball with 0.6 of a second left. Time doesn't start till it's touched on court. And it rolls out. So it'll be down in the corner. Back down in the corner with Waikato ball. Back to where it was, Chisholm. Yeah. Should just mention we've had a quick camera operator change. It's now Chisholm behind camera. One less thing I have to do, Chisholm, so thank you. And we've had a ref's whistle. And Jacinta Richardson going to the bin inside the metre circle of the inbound. So she'll be in the bin there for either 30 seconds or a Waikato try. Can you say that louder so I don't have to say?
I'm doing your job.
As Toddy was just saying behind me, if she doesn't get released in time, as time is out. And that's the end of the third period. Jacinta Richardson will stay in the bin.
JR, you have to stay.
You have to stay.
Jerry,
And as we enter the last period, it's 48-32 in favour of Chargers Black. Welcome back last period. Mickey away to Phillips, and Phillips will open up the account 48-33. 7:48. Canterbury Black back to 4 players. As the whistle's gone, referee's time. Clock hadn't started, so we go back to the official time, or the last recorded time, sorry. No. So we're just checking what the last recorded time was. As Richardson moves the ball up, Waikato back on the key. Now they start winding up. Short ball there to Hiddeney Barclay, and scores Canterbury Blacks 49th. There's an equipment timeout. One of the Waikato players needs a new wheel. Just go to where the ball is now. Thanks.
Nice team.
There's pop ball from Tanama Walker. It finds Georgia Meki up. $49-34. There's good ball there to Richardson, who brings up the half ton for Canterbury Black. 50-34, 7:10 left in this game. On the other court, Auckland 45-26 leading against Manawatu. There's good juggle as Mekia goes over. And a holding foul. I believe that's actually gone against Mekia. Go to the fallen player, please, Jason. Yep, thank you. Mekia, who gives it her all. It's not uncommon to be over. So she's back on her feet. It's a holding foul against Mekia, so it's a turnover ball. Is Mitchell Simpson over backwards. Mekia pitches it brilliantly. Pops the ball down to Tarama Walker all by herself. Hiddeny Barclay giving chase. Does pick it up cleanly and then loses it over. No. We're back with Canterbury. Just zoom out a bit there, Chisholm, please. Yes. No, out. Yep, there, thank you. 51-34, 6:25 left in this game. Another turnover for Hiddeny Barclay. And scores on that right side. And out of court. We'll stay with Waikato though. Sport and wheelchair rugby as well as rugby union can be a funny thing, but coming back 18 goals with 6 minutes to play would take something incredible. Especially against an experienced Canterbury Black side. Alexander denied. Pops it over. Mitch Simpson with the intercept. And Tarama Walker called for illegal use of hands. So she'll go into the bin for either 30 seconds or a Canterbury Black try.
Big one. Stay wide, man. Stay wide in. Stay wide. Right on to it, mate.
30 seconds or a Canterbury Black try. Great to have you tuned in. Rachel Hiddeny tuning in from Alice Springs. Can't say for certain, but you might be the first time I've had someone from Alice Springs tuning in. Good to see Della Martin tuning in, supporting Canterbury Black, as well as Shelley Nohoff tuning in from Otatahi, Christchurch. Otatahi, the Te Reo name for Christchurch. There's Alexander and Corkle having the battle as Richardson scores Canterbury's 53rd, 53-34. Another reminder, you can watch these games back on Facebook often as you like for the next 30 days. Unfortunately, excuse me, Facebook do delete live videos after 30 days. Next couple of weeks though, I should have these games uploaded to Bev's Broadcasting YouTube channel. There's some great hands there from Hiddeny Barclay and Georgia Mekia. There was no point arguing it regardless, but she's got a wry smile on her face in the bin as well. 5:09 to play. Day 2 starting at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Canterbury Red taking on D Sport on the live stream. D Sport from the side from Wellington.
Your time. 25.
And Hiddeny Barclay scores, so Georgia Mekia back on court, 54-34. Alexander marked there well by Richardson. And illegal player leaving the court. Penalty try for the Brandmakers Waikato Stampede. $54-35. To apologise, my scoreboard's not working currently. $4:19 to play. Anthony Barclay gets through a good hole. Richardson helping him out there. And out of court from Donald Corkle. The 0.5 couldn't quite manage it. The lower the classification, the less the player has of abilities. Function, sorry. As Memphis Whittaker gets over halfway, Alexander goes over. Fallen player was a bit unsafe there. Alexander, I think he pretty much put himself on the floor. And as the Brandmakers Waikato Stampede stop the game, reset the clock. Thank you. Turnover ball. Sydney Barclay working round. Brandmakers Waikato Stampede there to meet him.
18, 15.
Day 2 of WRC 1 to be off at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning New Zealand time. Here's Jacinda Richardson, makes it 55-35. But ball there to Whittaker. Getting over halfway, she does. Barclay there. Nice ball there to Alexander, puts it into his lap. And it's no try. No try. I think he didn't quite have possession of the ball before he went over the court, went over the baseline there. Suddenly Barclay denied at the moment. Richardson looking at her options. Comes into the centre of court. 10 left on the try clock. And away to Sydney Barclay, scores over backwards. Makes it 56-35, 2:29 left. And good ball there from Alexander to Whittaker. Eight teams, a straight round robin. And then at the end of WRC2 in July in Wellington. It's a 1v2, 3 versus 4, so still a long way to go. And you never know how much the tries difference can count. Buzzer. Over on court 2, Canterbury Red have won 45-26 against Manawatu. There with Richardson going back just to halfway and reset. 30 seconds left on the try clock.
Got a lot better.
And charges through. Makes it 58-36, 1:45 left. There's ball is loose. Lands in Mitchell Simpson's lap.
Slow down.
As Richardson scores Canterbury Blacks 59th. 59-36 with just over a minute to play. As Alexander adds another, I think he's probably the Waikato Stampede's largest try score in this game. Makes it 59-37. With 50 seconds to play to end day one of 2026 WRC1. There's Sidney Barkley trying to find Richardson. Richardson's spinning around like a record player. Alexander picks it up. Tosses it down to Waikato, but Sidney Barkley with a turnover. Just think that he's rushed the passing there too quickly. And scores. What's going on, guys? Is Waikato call a timeout?
22 seconds.
22 seconds left on the clock. All right, timeout taken. Still 22 seconds left in this game. Cowbell ringing. Is it wood regardless? Alexander just winding down the clock. He's got 12 seconds left. The man from Thames on the Coromandel Peninsula. 20 minutes from where I live and grew up. And is Whittaker trying to work off the pick and won't. That is full time to end day one. Canterbury charges Black 60. Have beaten the brand makers Waikato Stampede 37. Day 2 of 2026 WRC 1 tomorrow morning 9 a.m. D Sport from Wellington taking on Canterbury Red. Hello folks. Until then folks, have a good night. Be safe. Go the Highlanders, trying to beat the Hurricanes later on. And we'll see you tomorrow.